Welcome friends to another video, welcome to another review. This time around, again, the house of Alexandre.J, a house that I love, and this is the Majestic Oud from the Art Deco collection. Another fragrance that came out to the market last year in 2020, but this is a very interesting, very intriguing, very beautiful, fascinating fragrance, if you ask me. We have a very interesting composition where fresh notes go against darker notes. Let's say it's light versus darkness, if you want, in this fragrance, at least if we are looking at the notes breakdown, but also how the scent comes out from the combination between these notes. We have in the top notes bergamot, lemon, we also get apple, melon, we also get blackcurrant. We have in the heart sage and patchouli, and in the base we have amber, musk, and oud. So these are the notes. This is the composition, and as you can see, there are a lot of fresh, luminous, fruity notes against darker, more mature type of notes. How does it smell? Well, this is quite a unique scent, if you ask me, mainly due to the composition. It opens up as a fruit salad where the blackcurrant, the bergamot, and the lemon simply shine. We also get some raspberry in this one, but not that much to matter, actually, just like the lemon and the melon note. But the blackcurrant combined with the bergamot and the lemon are the stars of the opening. But very soon, after a couple of seconds, actually, comes from the base of this fragrance that agarwood note, which is simply amazing, amazing, and gives this whole fruit salad a smoky vibe. Imagine that, a fruity, fresh, luminous, relaxing salad that soon becomes smoky, dark, mature, I would say even to some point gothic. And this is what happens throughout the whole life of this fragrance. It's a constant battle. It's a constant battle for equilibrium, if you ask me, between light and darkness, between bright and, I don't know, dark, between these notes. Because in the heart comes out the patchouli, which gives a earthy feeling, an earthy vibe to the whole composition, and it tries to take the composition to a darker place. But at the same time, at the exact same time, comes out the sage, which does the total opposite of patchouli, and it brightens and, if you want, makes the whole composition a bit airy. Therefore, again, we are in perfect equilibrium between the notes. And this continues throughout the whole composition, throughout the entire lifespan of this fragrance, at least on my skin. But from what I've seen in the months that I've been owning this fragrance, even on fabric is the same story. It's very unique, if you ask me. It's very interesting. The notes are really, really high quality. They smell really great, and I love especially the oud in this one. This kind of gives you a vibe of incense, but there is no incense, there is no oliban, for example, in this fragrance. But that combination between the oud with the patchouli and the amber gives you the incensey vibe. Amber comes and manages to warm up a bit the composition, in total contrast with the very, let's say, refreshing opening that you get from the bergamot, the lemon, and all the other fruity notes. So it's a very, very intriguing fragrance. This is a very mature fragrance, if you ask me. I wouldn't recommend this one to everyone. I would only recommend this fragrance only to mature noses, to highly experienced people with fragrances, and especially with oud, with agarwood. This, to my nose, seems to be very, very elegant, very comfortable, very mature, and very well balanced oud note. I would say it's something totally different compared with what you can find in other fragrances from other manufacturers. I don't know, for example, Montal. This isn't your typical animalic, your typical medicinal type of wood. This is a very natural feeling agarwood inside the Majestic Wood from Alexandre.J. I had the opportunity to smell once, even if it was briefly, natural wood burning. I simply loved it. And that's what I actually get with the Majestic Wood. I get the natural vibe, the raw material, if you want. In terms of performance, this fragrance is absolutely amazing. Again, I have no issues with the fragrances from Alexandre.J. I have no issues with fragrances from the Art Deco collection. Every single one that I own, no matter it's the Majestic Wood, the Majestic Jardin, the Majestic Vetiver, or the Majestic Vanilla, are beast mode performers on me, on my skin, every single time that I wear them. Because I've seen a lot of people talking on Fragrantica, complaining about the performance and whatnot. It's not my case. I own the fragrances, I wore them so many times, therefore I can assure you that they are performing really great. Longevity wise, excellent. Projection wise, this one projects really strong. So be careful how much you apply and especially where you apply. Sillage is absolutely amazing, just like every other fragrance from this house. This is a mature scent. I would highly recommend this one to be worn at special occasions, at formal occasions, dressed up, suit and tie and everything. This isn't a fragrance that I would wear casually. And although it's marketed as a unisex fragrance, I do see this one leaning more to the masculine side of things. Ladies could try it, they might like it, but honestly, as a man, I see this one made for men. Fabulous composition, very artistic interpretation of the notes and the whole composition. Very beautiful fragrance, very high quality notes, and also I love how it manages to actually make you, the customer, the wearer, think about everything that's going on in that composition. It's somewhat mind-boggling, if you ask me. Interesting interpretation, quite artistic and unique, I would say. I highly recommend it, especially if you love Oriental fragrances, because this one is an Oriental fragrance. It's especially for those of you who love woody accords, and if you love, of course, agarwood as a note. Test it out if you have the opportunity. See how it performs, how it behaves on your own skin with your skin's chemistry, and only afterwards go ahead and purchase a full bottle. From where I stand, this is highly recommended. I'm gonna stop here, guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. As always, be safe, be good. Peace.